What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. Another scorecard reaction for y'all, and you already know what it is. Let's get it. Naja, what's going on? I hope you guys are good. I hope everyone is happy, healthy, living, loving, and everything like that. Before we get into this, I do want to say rest in power to Beats by Jay. My timeline was overwhelmed with love and sadness yesterday for the passing, super young passing of Beats by Jay. So obviously we shared a lot of key moments on this channel to his art, and even though it was a short time, I want to make sure that we express our love to it. And I wanted to kind of bring some type of happiness to you guys. I wanted to try and use my channel to kind of uplift some spirits. I know a lot of people were down right now, specifically in my Nigerian community. So I figured you guys have been asking for different songs of this EP. I've been trying to hold out and wait for the visuals to come for you guys. But I figured what better time than now to kind of try and bring some light to you guys. So we're going to go for the full EP. Do me a favor. Run the gauntlet. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Little bell notification guy. So I just want to come and, you know, let's turn up. Let's have a good time. I'm assuming the EP is going to be fire. Ladipoe, actually, huge shout out to Ladipoe, too. He jumped on a live that I happened to catch, and he did give me a shout out. And he said that he watched my reaction where I did the prediction, which was on the running reaction, right? And he said I got about half of it right. 50% ain't bad. 50% ain't bad. I'm going to take it. He said as far as my predictions go, he said I was about half right, which means that we do have at least 50% of this that I expect to be surprised by, so we should get some pretty dope reactions out of it. Let's go. I got running up here with an 8.7 out of 10 already. If you guys want to see the full reaction to that, absolutely feel free to go back and watch that. It was super dope. It was fun. That's also where that prediction was. I think we're going to listen to it again anyway because my feelings about certain things have changed. It's one of those ones that grew on me, but we'll wait until we get to that. Let's hop into this. First one up. Leader of the Revival 2. We got Lord of the Rings 2 coming up, baby. Lord of the Rings 2. Let's get it. Let's get it. No videos for none of these yet. Don't crucify me when the videos come out. I tried to hold out, but we here. Let's get it. Jazz vibes?
Here we go again. But we gotta get it right. Yeah. LOTR 2.
That was dope. I like that.
Yeah. LOTR 2.
Ah!
LOTR 2. Truth is, I haven't slept for a couple days. A couple caffeinated paracetamol for the pain. I cannot explain my recent moment of clarity. But life is a dream, if death is reality. So I keep being me, authentic, pure, no additives. The secret to longevity is always rewrite the narrative. Repeat it in Swahili and Igbo or perfect Arabic. Truth translates in all languages. Excuse me.
Let's go!
While I take the floor, quiet down. Tell the doctor there's still beef inside my diet now. You become a target when you make it up to higher ground. Pray the only shots I ever take is when I'm buying rounds. I hate the irony of COVID-19's arrival on a generation already obsessed about going viral.
Talk to him! Alright, yo. There are not many rappers that I like that deliver things calmly, that get me excited. He might be like, there might be less than 5. There might be less than 5. I'm enjoying the shit out of this, man. This is poetry in motion.
Take the floor, quiet down. Tell the doctor there's still beef inside my diet now. You become a target when you make it up to higher ground. Pray the only shots I ever take is when I'm buying rounds. I hate the irony of COVID-19's arrival on a generation already obsessed about going viral. Thinking if I missed the time when OnlyFans were disciples. Nowadays OnlyFans another mode of survival.
Facts. And before there better not be no slander in the comments. I want to give a huge shout out to all of the beautiful women or men of OnlyFans, whatever it is that you are into, that have helped us through this COVID-19. Salute to y'all. I have an interview this Thursday, which is Thanksgiving in America, where I am actually doing an interview with an OnlyFans model that's in the top 5% And we're gonna be doing like a huge Q&A. Just look out for that if you guys are interested. I think it's gonna be super fucking dope. Bring us back. Bring us back. Shameless plug, baby. It's coming.
Down. Tell the doctor there's still beef inside my diet now. You become a target when you make it up to higher ground. Pray the only shots I ever take is when I'm buying rounds. I hate the irony of COVID-19's arrival on a generation already obsessed about going viral, thinking if I missed the time when OnlyFans were disciples. Nowadays OnlyFans another mode of survival.
Facts.
I know that money doesn't grow on trees. I know the root of all evil is in the heart and not in currencies.
Let's go. Yo, all right. So look, this isn't gonna feed your need for like your O2 Gold playlist, right? But if you're looking for merch, if you're looking for quotable after quotable after quotable of gems and just dope shit, yo, he is firing on all cylinders right now. This is an example when like when I say that there's so much filler, or like when you see like a lot of shit that like doesn't get any kind of a reaction, like I believe that you can go back after you write, you get the flows and everything like that. You can go back and rewrite shit and take out filler and redo it. This has that vibe. This is the vibe to where like, yo, I wrote it all out, I completed it, I came back, I took out all the filler, and I just replaced it with fucking gem after gem after gem. This is fire. I know the root of all evil is in the heart and not in currency. That is the best way that I've ever heard that put to date. Like, yo, hold up.
The mode of survival. I know that money doesn't grow on trees. I know the root of all evil is in the heart and not in currencies. I put some faith in people, but most of it goes in property. Cause I know they that bear gang. I'm in that landlord, you better pay me my rent gang. I'm in that tier rubber, no license plate over here gang. That if you get it up, you know I'm taking your chair gang. That big money sweet, but always...
Let's go! What have you done for me lately? You are only as good as what you are currently doing. Stop trying to rest on your laurels. Stop trying to take your foot off the gas. He's telling you, you get up off that throne, I am jumping in it. That is a direct. That's not a subliminal. That is a direct to whoever it is. To whoever it is that you feel as though is #1 in whatever scene it is that you want to talk about. That is a fire way of doing that, yo.
They that bear gang. I'm in that landlord, you better pay me my rent gang. I'm in that tier rubber, no license plate over here gang. That if you get it up, you know I'm taking your chair gang. That money sweet, but always better to share gang.
Let's go.
I know that it's my year gang, but I'm still that same boy from catch a tailor-made flow. Every measure, Megan the Stallion knees, sexy but built for the pressure. Real as so I would tell my professor, remember the name, but don't forget there's no H in the S show. Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Please tell me what that means down in the comments. Come on, guys. Oh yeah, you guys gotta look out for me. GS gang, you already know what it is. If there's anything that's like cultural or local that is gonna miss, that is super dope, please just break it down in the comments. You already know what we're here for. This is fire.
No rodents have claim to my cheddar, wrinkles or stain in my leather. Many would pay for the pleasure, so I build a fan base. Paint the landscape, worried I'm getting sick. I lost my sense of smell and taste for the jealousy. Is there a COVID test I can't take? Even before the virus, man, I didn't do handshakes. Pull up on my handbrake, baby, make me swerve. Dotting I's across the T's, leave my mark with every word. The signature is just an autograph that says pay me first. Even when the drip is heavy, doesn't always quench the thirst. Damn, I'm all about the bread, but this jam.
Yo, they're not wrong. That damn was legit. Hold up, bring this back. Look. This is part of the 50% that I got correct. All right. So what? We're not even done yet. But I'm gonna toot my own horn, right? So this is part of the 50% that I got correct. This beat is not a go hard hip hop beat, right? This beat is definitely on some more smooth jazz, grown man, 3 shots of Jack. Like, let me swirl it around, sweet white wine. That's what this shit is right here from the beat perspective, right? So people who may not be into the hip hop genre as a whole, but maybe running caught their attention, you know what I'm saying? They come to this. It's not intimidating, right? You don't got the hard ass 808 snares, mixtape vibes, DJs yelling over shit. You're not getting none of that. So this is still approachable to the average fan, to the below average fan who may not like just dip their toe into hip hop. You feel me? But then once they're in, you know what I'm saying? Once the beat got them in, they're paying attention now. This has been bar after bar after bar after fucking bar of just like amazing writing. And that's not the shit that you see on commercial stuff. Not to slander commercial hip hop, which I do every day, but whatever. Not to slander that shit. It serves a purpose, right? That purpose was what we said on the prediction, which is to bring the attention to the project. And then the very first one off the project, he's beating them over the head like, yo, this is what an elite pen game looks like. This isn't just fake simile, wax simile, wax simile. Like no, like he is like, this is good writing. This is what artistry sounds like when it is done well. I understand now why you guys were berating me to get to this reaction. This is fire, dog. This is super, super fire.
Paint the landscape, worried I'm getting sick. I lost my sense of smell and taste for the jealousy. Is there a COVID test I can't take? Even before the virus, man, I didn't do handshakes. Pull up on my handbrake, baby, make me swerve. Dotting eyes across the face, leave my mark with every word. The signature is just an autograph that says pay me first. Even when the drip is heavy, doesn't always quench the thirst.
Fam.
Damn. I'm all about the bread, but this jam. Hard to beat the goat when these rams. Hard-headed as I can. Anyway, that be their own palava. Me, I know say I they rap, you know the flow shawarma. Me, I know say I they trap from here to Guagalada. Shout out to my homies in Jalabias and White Agbadas.
Bro, this is fire. Woo! Ah! And then he let it breathe. And then he let it breathe. You know why? Because the people who aren't used to listening to this, they have no idea how to react right now. They're sitting there like, what just happened? And you know what he said? I'm going to give you 30 to 45 seconds to process. I'm going to let you think about what I just did. I'm going to let you pick your favorite quotable. I'm going to let you go through, rewind a few times maybe if you had to. Maybe you didn't catch it the first time. You're not used to high quality writing like that. And now we're going to let this shit breathe. This is fucking amazing, dog.
The sun and the moon will never set on your generation. The drought of Hammertown will never reach your doorstep. Indeed, there will be no doorsteps to tread upon or doors to knock upon, for all will be open to you. For you are the child of the great justices and major generals of old, and you will lead your nation forward as the leader of the revival.
Fire. Let's go. Down in the comments below. What is your score? What is your score? I don't want to influence you. You tell me first. Pause it here. Drop your shit down in the comments below. What is your score? I'll tell you what. There's going to be a certain level of bias because I feel vindicated. So I like to be transparent about that. This is exactly what I thought he was going to do. This is exactly what I was expecting. And as far as production, as far as the quality, like the actual audio, like does it sound sonically pleasing? This is one to immediately go on my personal playlist. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. This is a straight up 10. And like is not close. I don't like my whole thing is this is how I usually do it in my head as I'm listening to this shit, just to like give you a little transparency. It's like, what would I change about this? What would I personally, in my own perspective, in my own like biased taste, right? What would I change to make this more to my liking? What would you change? And if you wouldn't change anything, you gotta say that it's perfect. That's how I look at it. This is a cool 10 out of 10 for me. I enjoyed the shit out of that. All right, Afro Jigger, let's go. How do you follow? Hold on, predictions. Oh, you guys already heard this shit, I'm sure. Let's go. Let's see how you follow that up.
No cap. No daps. Yeah. But you knew that. Ladipoe. Yeah. Punchline, nigga. Afro jigger. Nightlife killer, a sci-fi nigga with my sweet brown sugar. High time nigga, yeah. 6 whole figures. Hoes one digger, sci-fi nigga with my sweet brown sugar. Charlie know they mess with the bobo. She dey give me that wine for the corner. Kelly with me man they know.
Look, I ain't got no hips, but I kinda, you know what I mean?
I put up in a rover. Girls then want be my order. Man a digger, man a killer, man a soldier. No man mess with my honor. Every boss needs a dime. Give you love, never time. Feel the force in every line. It's not only my whiskey that's getting better with time. I was I was opening doors you can never close. They tell me that Afro's bigger than heroin and older hove. Now everything that's on me is customized to my frame. All is Nigerian made except for the dollar though. You think you're in my class, but that flight's been delayed. Yeah. I I think with all the luggage that I'm taking, I'm over the weight, so I leave a heavy middle finger right here in your face. You know I'm badly behaved. I'm on a flight now, nigga. You can't connect, bad Wi-Fi, nigga. Aiming for my chest cause it's 5 times bigger. It'll take more.
Look, we got one to play in the whip with the windows up.
than shots to test my liver. Cause I'm a punchline, nigga. Afro jigger. Nightlife killer. A sci-fi nigga with my sweet brown sugar. High time, nigga. 6 whole figures. Hoes one digger. Sci-fi nigga with my sweet brown sugar.
Charlie know they mess with the bobo. She dey give me that wine for the corner. Kelly with the man they no know. My nigga finna pull up in a rover. Girls them want be my order. Man a digger, man a killer, man a soldier. Woman mess with my honor.
Alright, so I think, what are your thoughts on this one so far? I think this is now, we beat them over the head with bar after bar after bar, a leader of the rival. So not only that, but that one was definitely, like, when you have a sequel like that, I definitely feel like that was for people who are fans of Ladipoe already, right? That's why you got the sequel. People really fucked with Lord of the Rings 1. I'm hitting with the Lord of the Rings 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is for the people who are already in. That might have been a little bit of a shell shock, right, to the average person. Maybe you know, that's the thought here. This definitely feels way more commercial than the first one, but it's definitely got a bop to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to Rema or Rema if I'm mispronouncing that. I apologize. Just correct me down in the comments below. It definitely makes you move. It's definitely got that kind of like contemporary adult bar vibe. Like this ain't like your dive bar. This ain't like your ratchet place. This kind of feel like you go to like a nice hookah bar or something like that. You know what I'm saying? This is the 30+ singles bar. You know what I'm saying? Give me the glass of wine and shit like that. Let me sit back and chill. This ain't the club rave type shit. It's definitely got a place. I think it's a good follow up for the album. But yeah, what are your thoughts? You guys agree? Do you disagree? Let me know.
I wanna thank God, Papa, she gone. All of my day ones, all of my day ones. All of them roadie, we go giant low. Who do the bees at the cost London?
I'm that dress code killer, Afro jigger. Organo be today, you can ask them niggas. Yeah, I got a taste for that exo liquor. One hand up on her waist and I get so triggered. We make the stacks grow bigger until I'm high enough to be that astro jigger. Got my whole city in flames. You don't need to point fingers, I'm that nigga to blame. Cause I'm a punchline nigga. Afro jigger. Nightlife killer. A sci-fi nigga with my sweet brown sugar. High time nigga. Yeah.
You know what he's doing too that I like about that? By him putting that punchline line in there too, that's not a terminology that you hear outside of hip-hop. He's kind of training the audience now, right? Like, oh, I like Ladipoe, right? That's my only introduction into hip-hop for whatever reason, right? Like, those people heard it and then look into it. He identifies as a punchline guy. Let me go and look up what are other punchline guys. If I now know that that's the type and the style or the genre within the genre that I enjoy, he's now given them like the bait, the search bait. You know what I'm saying? This is what I know to look for if this is what I like. That much I can appreciate. I do feel like that's a nice strategically placed line in there for that particular target audience.
6 whole figures. Hoes one digger. Sci-fi nigga with my sweet brown sugar.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Remy Boy, and I'm chilling with my jiggy nigga Ladipoe. You know where we come from. It's family shit, bro.
Alright, cool. Let me know. Put your scores down in the comments, down in the comments, down in the comments. Alright, so for me, I do not think I'm the target audience. I believe the target audience for this one are the casual fans to the hip-hop genre. Plus the combination of not being entirely in English. I do think that it's a bop. For me, personally, especially following up a track that was like designed to be like a GS Gang type track, I give it like a solid 7 out of 10. Here's the thing. There's nothing wrong. There's not really anything bad about it. It's just not necessarily for me. You know what I'm saying? 7 out of 10. Sounds good. Sonically pleasing. Coming off of the LOTR2, Leader of the Rival 2, man. Like, I don't know. No matter what it wasn't going to hit as hard for me as that first one. I give it a solid 7 out of 10. Alright. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. Now we got Law of Attraction. Let's go. I like that these are all like customized lyric videos too, and he didn't just upload, you know what I mean, just the still frame or nothing like that. I like that. Makes it easy, makes my job a lot easier. Salute for that, my guy. little dark room music?
It's like every night is hot girl summer and you cannot wait to show your inner Megan or maybe Janae. She said, I like it when you go perform, baby. I'm your private only fan, log into my page. Yeah, I'm a rapper, but I really might consider life as an accountant, expose your hidden figure. But I don't make legs divide with algebra. It's the way I kiss your thighs and you shiver.
Alright, so we got it's dark. It's still dark room music, but it's a different type of dark room music. You know what I'm saying? You ain't bringing the homies on and putting us on.
Will you make me swim tonight for my dinner?
Ah! Ah! You're nasty. You're nasty, Ladipoe. I love it. Will you make me swim for my dinner? Is the most like. You know how like movies be putting in shit, like kid movies be putting in lines that like the kids will never pick up on, but all the adults fucking laugh at, you know what I'm saying? Like that Shrek kind of humor. I feel like that's what that was. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could play this one around the kids when you're trying to have your sexy time, and you know what I'm saying? You looking over to your missus, but the kids are fucking breaking shit and shit like that in the house, and she gonna look at you, you gonna look at her. They not gonna know what the fuck going on, but she just got wet. That's what that type of a line was. That was, alright, we here. I see what you doing, my guy.
Algebra is the way I kiss your thighs and you shiver. Will you make me swim tonight for my dinner?
Let's go!
For you, I'll dive into the Nile River when you tap in. Define love with your actions.
Woo!
It's not hard to imagine. It's no law to attraction.
This is my shit, dog. There's no law to attract. Bro, everything about this screams no kink shaming, screams body positive. Like, there's nothing but positive shit that screams. Listen, from an engineering standpoint, the way these vocals are fucking layered, bro, this sounds fucking lit. This is not your this is not your dad's studio basement.
Dive into the Nile River when you tap in. Define love with your actions. It's not hard to imagine.
So look, so his main vocal line doesn't have any kind of like reverb on it, doesn't have any kind of a delay to it. They made it so that hers kind of fits in, like not only just a layered vocal as an ad-lib, but that hers has the reverbs to it. So like it's still like from a production standpoint, it just comes off so smooth. So he still sounds very concise and very clear. There's no like struggle to really understand what he's saying or nothing like that. And then she gets that kind of like ghost mimic vibe in the fucking background. Like, bro, from a engineering standpoint, like this shit is fire. And then obviously it's a super like love your woman. It's a super positive message. Like, don't give a fuck about what the fucking societal beauty standards are or what your fucking dickhead homeboys have to say. There's no laws to attraction. Like what you like. Jump in the Nile, my guy. Let's go.
It's not hard to imagine. It's no law to attraction.
That's fire.
I've been lost in your passion. It's not hard to imagine. It's no law to attraction.
Woo! Chill. My screen was like kind of chill. Bring that back. My screen was kind of on point with like the beat drop. That was all right. All right. Let's go. Let's go.
It's not hard to imagine. It's no law to attraction.
That was fire. That was fire. I love Ladipoe, but whoever the engineer to this was is showing their fucking ass off right now.
I think I know what girls like. A gentleman who know the fair price. But a bad boy in his spare time. Know you love when I use my fingers as your hair tie. Pull it back, don't need fingers, I just whisper your name. You got goosebumps on every single place that you shaved. You're good at.
Yo, he's giving y'all game right now. Like, let's go. He's looking out for the homies right now. Let's go. This is fire. I love this. This is amazing.
I know you like it when I use my fingers as your hair tie. Pull it back, yeah, I don't need fingers, I just whisper your name. You got goosebumps on every single place that you shaved.
It's so
You're good at keeping secrets, but it's ironic that the lingerie you're wearing isn't doing the same. Are you gonna boy like Stefan?
Said the lingerie you're wearing ain't keeping those secrets. Come on, man, keep up. This is This guy fucks. Let's.
Though you burn up boy like Steflon down. I can tell you feel the heat cause your shirt's undone. Assassin in the sheets get triggered when I squeeze. Gently on that bum bum. Tap in, tap in. Define love with your actions.
Every chakra hun out there is gonna have this line on their fucking, I don't know, what do fucking people use anymore? Their aim away status. I'm old. Define love with your actions is going to be quoted for a very long time. This one needs to catch fire. This one needs to catch fire. I know a lot of you guys were recommending Afro Jigger to me, and like I can see why. I understand why you would think that would be my favorite. This joint, way more fire. This joint is like amazing. And bro, that line right there, you are going to see that tweeted out and retweeted a lot. If not right now, wait until Shorty knows the song and then goes through some breakup or some turbulence in her relationship. That's when you're going to see these quotables come out. Because right now, maybe things are cool. It's wintertime. Christmas coming around. I don't know if y'all celebrate Christmas over there, but Christmas right around the corner. They don't want to fuck up their fucking ability to get presents and shit like that. But right after February 14th, in March, this shit is going to pop. In March, you're going to see the Law of Attraction by Ladipoe getting quoted everywhere. Every one of y'all motherfuckers that dropped the ball, y'all are going to have to eat these quotables day after day after day on the timeline. I'm calling it now.
It's not hard to imagine. There's no law to attraction. I've been lost in your passion. It's not hard to imagine. There's no law to attraction.
You know what he's not doing? You know what he wasn't doing? He wasn't complaining about being friend-zoned. He's not one of these neckbeard incels out there who, you know what? I'm not about to turn this into something negative. First of all, look at the music theory. Music theory on this is beautiful. They have now completely changed the soundscape from the first and second verse or everything up until this point. Now they kind of have that hydraulic aqua effect that's going on to it, like almost like it's in the background. Super, super dope, sonically pleasing, brings your attention back to what he's saying. He's also dropping gems for you, which kind of forces you to listen to more. This is just good music theory. Again, who engineered this song? That's what I need to know. Like, this is fire. And who's Shorty on the song too? Like, she's not credited here. I need to know who that is in the background. Her voice is doing it for me.
Wait till I put this microphone down.
Is he going for a cologne sponsorship? Because in Running we had the Smell of Success, that's just my cologne line. Now he's dropping That's Just My Cologne on You. If he's not coming out with his own cologne line, like, he's dropping the ball big time, my guy. Like, don't do that. You did the promotion already. The marketing is done. We want to know what success smells like. You're not my type. I'm not about to find out by being up on you, my guy. I want to go and be able to purchase that in a fucking bottle. What does success smell like, right? This is not Nautica. Like, yo, like, let's go. I'm having too much fun with this. Let's go. GS gang, I'm gonna do y'all a solid. Don't put your comments down yet. Don't put your scores. I'm gonna do y'all a favor. I'm gonna help y'all save face a little bit here. This shit is a 10 out of 10. This is a perfect song. This is a beautiful, beautiful, perfect song. You may not be the target audience though. And if you're thinking to yourself, Steve, this wasn't a 10 out of 10. This ain't the shit that I like. This shit was like a cool 6. It's because you don't get no pussy. None. There's none. It's because you get no punani. None. That's the only reason that you wouldn't appreciate this is because you are in a dry spell. And that's okay. I'm not coming at you for it. I'm just trying to help you save face. Because the second you go in that comment section, someone is going to screenshot that. And they're going to be like, you ain't been in the Nile in a minute. Have you, bruh? This shit was amazing. This was a 10 out of... What would you change about this? Sure as fuck ain't nothing from an engineering standpoint. Sure as fuck ain't nothing from the engineering standpoint. This is a cool 10. This was beautiful. This is almost like if you were to have somebody who was upset, like people weren't fucking with their music, like the soundscape of their music, and they didn't understand what good music was supposed to sound like in this genre, this would be a perfect example of like, here's all the things you can do right. Whether it's the way that the vocals were layered, whether it was the beat, whether the way that he floated over it, whether it was the subject matter. Completely cohesive from beginning to end. He ain't just randomly throw some gum bars in there for no reason. Like, this was beautiful. This is the way it's supposed to sound. Running, we're gonna play it. I'm not gonna react to it. I'm gonna just play it for y'all because, again, I hope y'all are in a good mood and this is lifting some of y'all's spirits. I got a confession about this. It grew on me. Like, I ended, like, not to say that I disliked it at first. It got like an 8.7. It got an 87 out of 100. It scored well. I understood what the purpose of it was, just like Afro Jigga. But I would be lying if I ain't say Sweet White Wine like 10 times a day for like a week after I heard it. I ain't listened to it again. I listened to it the one time when I reacted to it, and I ain't go back to it. I liked it. It was cool, but it's not like on my personal playlist. But it ended up just being something that I constantly sung for like the next week afterwards, to where I had to bring it back. And you can actually go to my timeline, and you can see from where I reacted to where I started dropping quotables from it. Like a week and a half later, there's a story of a bad man. Like, you can go to my timeline and see in real time how long this shit was stuck in my head for. Like, let's go. Let's bring it back. Let's jam out to it. Let's enjoy it. But like, this is one that grew. Oh, and we got the video. I have not seen the video yet, so we can do that. We give you like a video reaction, see how we like the video. I did already have one of the things spoiled for me from Twitter. I'm not gonna act like I caught that on my own. But some of the costumes isn't the word I want to use. Some of the drip that's in this, like if you look at what they're wearing, was actually the same drip that they had from like their first videos that they put out. So like, that was a really, really cool callback to show like the growth and how far we've come and shit like that. Somebody figured that out on Twitter. I seen the tweet and shit like that. That was super fucking dope. So shouts out to whoever figured that out, because that was a hell of an Easter egg.
Ladipoe, Fireboy, and Vibes, man.
I think it's these ones. I think it's these clothes right here.
Here's another story from a bad man. Did you know that?
There's no time, there's no energy. I'm just running, running, running. Sweet white wine, 'cause there's no energy. I'm just running, running.
Even though the country don't they tie me, I did catch cruise, echo Miami. If only bad news could be bribed, take all my money. I like my lies sweet, tastes like irony. But that's the reason that they vex, my nigga. Heavy as the head, but forget, my nigga. Crown done they bend from the stress, my nigga. It's getting hard to suppress my liquor, so I'm drinking more wine. At 4:30, I'd rather be online than out with company. Man, I'm turning on my mind, the thoughts are too heavy. Cause life is no joke, we cope with comedy. I really know they see your face, that's why we switch lanes, no they indicate. Everybody want blow, who they pick the date? God, when will I be the one they imitate? But most times I feel no one can relate.
When there's no time, there's no energy. I'm just running, running, running. Sweet white wine, 'cause there's no energy.
See, like, this is also the difference. Like, a lot of you guys don't realize what I do here, right? Like, I feel like a lot of people don't understand what a reaction is, right? They think it's a review, or like the way that you look at something is like cemented in stone, not realizing that a reaction is literally just that. It's just the first thoughts that come to my head when I'm seeing something. And this is an example of a song that maybe it didn't like blow me out of the water the first time, but as it grew on you, as you spend time with it, like you pick up different things that you like. And that's the way music is. Like, a lot of times I do feel like people look at what I do and they're just like, oh, that's cemented. What he said is law. Like, that's not going to change. That's just not the way that music works. I can't tell you how many times there's an album or something like that where the first spin through I'll have a favorite, and then that'll change. I'll have a different favorite the second spin through. And by the time the 10th one comes around, I like a different song every fucking time that I do it. And that's just like, I feel like there's a disconnect a lot of times between the audience thinking that like I'm trying to give some kind of like cemented opinion on something, and it's really not that. It's really just a reaction. And Running is a perfect example of that, because I really fuck with this song now, as opposed to maybe what my knee-jerk reaction of what I was expecting the album to sound like prior to listening to it or anything like that. You know what I mean? And it's just something to think about, because I like to be transparent with you guys. I like to have that open line of communication that we have. It's one of the things I love about the GS gang, and this is the perfect live example of it, to where I think like a lot of people don't take that into consideration. They'll look at it and be like, oh, this song's amazing, or this song sucks, look at what Steve said. That's not the way. Who gives a like the fuck? Like that's not nothing, because music and art and shit like that will change, and it has to do with the mood. It has to do, like, say you weren't into Law of Attraction right now, right? Because like you're just out with the homies or something like that. You got your guy next to you, and you're like, all right, this is cool. That song's gonna hit way different when the lights are dim and you got a shorty rubbing on your fucking thigh next to you while you listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be different. There's so many other things that go into these reactions. So please don't ever take my word as law or try and use that to like belittle or change somebody else's opinion. This is, I don't know, I don't mean to go on a rant like mid-song like this. It's just something that came to me, and it's a perfect example, an opportunity to talk about that. But like, yeah, this is an example of a song that grew on me over time, to where I'm fucking sitting there singing it in my fucking head week after week.
I'm just running on fives. There's no time, there's no energy. I'm just running. Streets what's fine, 'cause there's no energy. I'm just running on fives. Afrobeat on a Pangolo. I took that shit international. I ain't living until it's time to go. Galloping like I'm an antelope.
Still hate that line.
I took it personal. Lone soldier, me I dey stand alone. Me I dey fight for my envelope. But me I no fit to the fight alone.
And you don't have to, bro. What's a vaccine to an antidote? Blood, sweat, tears in my engine, no. If you smell success, that's my cologne. Broke almost every code. Still I got fans filling every row. This anointing from the microphone, and that's on God, only heaven knows.
There's no time, there's no energy. I'm just running. Sweet white wine, 'cause there's no energy.
Are y'all? I'm fucking with the fucking Xerxes shit, yo. This is 300 fucking Persian army gear horsebacks. Like, I don't know what the fuck it got to do with the song, but like, that's dope.
Running on fives. There's no time, there's no energy. I'm just running. Streets white fine, 'cause there's no energy. I'm just running on vibes.
Pastor said I've been running from life. Tank on E, I'm just running on vibes. Sweet white wine with some Henny combined. Let me unwind, 'cause it's heavy all night. I don't want any on mine. You can offer me on. I'm just running on vibes.
Those glasses are fucking amazing.
Yeah. But you knew that. It's Ladipoe.
Alright, let's go. That was dope. See, we could have waited until all the other visuals came out, and I could have had fun with the videos and pick them apart and had fun with shit, but no, we gotta jump in now, because y'all comment on every single video. Whoa, why are you doing this? Ladipoe dropped his shit, coming at my neck. Alright, let's go. Love Essential. We got 2 more. This is a short EP. 2 more. Love Essential coming up. I got distracted. Hold on, bring it back. I gotta catch what he was saying.
When am I supposed to do it?
And I don't know if my heart is pumping, just I don't feel a thing.
I don't know where else to go
I don't know where else to go from here.
you alone. They reply my messages on no ring and I've been texting. Oh no no no. Oh no no no. Blowing up your line. Do not waste my time. I just want you.
It's not just me, but like all of the conversation so far hasn't been like the easiest to understand and break down, right? Like it's not just me. This is an audio thing. Maybe I got spoiled from the lyrics being on the screen up until now. Also, possibility my brain is just like paying more attention, you know, being with the words on the screen being guided. It's very, very possible. But it does sound like it's not super easy to understand what she's saying.
3, 4, 5, 6 times, that's it. Can't keep living life like this. I've been back on my bullshit. We're less and going out more. Boy must got me twisted. Thinking you can apologize and just fix this. Oh no no no. Oh no no. I don't push that beat. I should've fucked that name. Show shit to make believe. Your shit was whack. Now my soul's intact. Yeah, I've got something to say.
I kind of get what they're going for with the ambience and everything like that. I genuinely am not enjoying this.
Twice been twice shy. I've say bye 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 bye. Bye bye. Twice been twice shy. I've say bye 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 bye.
It sounds like mumble rap. It sounds like for as very clear and concise and well spoken as the rest of the album or EP has been so far, I feel like this is maybe like the mumble rap version of it from an artistic standpoint. Maybe it's done purposely, like on some, I don't know. I could give a bunch of theories and theory crafting off. Over and all, it's just kind of like missing me. Let me know what you guys think about this. Is this just me? Am I tripping right now?
Sound of a heart when it's breaking, shape of a cheap imitation, weight of a confidence shaking, memories in a fragrance, felt my pain and then you showed me love essential. You're my only lifeline, you're my search and rescue. Sound of a heart when it's breaking, shape of a cheap imitation, weight of a confidence shaking, memories in a fragrance, felt my pain and then you're my search and rescue. Lately I've been second guessing my identity, experimenting with these remedies, hiding in the dark and getting high, but that only lowers self-esteem. Maybe I should go ahead, I've been keeping secrets, tell you what you need to know, sugarcoating causes cavities.
Sugarcoating causes cavities is a barber. Let's go. This is not gonna be one that I ever revisit because it took him 2 minutes to come on, and the engineering on this just feels super amateur. But I'll be damned if that ain't a quotable. Let's go.
Organ no one ever gets to see. It's love alone that makes it hard to beat. There's no disguising what you mean to me. Life is conversations, biding time until we met. Cause I was stuck, I had to go and find my cadence. But now I got my melodies, got my energies, great for all occasions. Show me love essential, you're my only lifeline, you're my search and rescue.
See, the music theory on the second half, again, engineered poorly. I don't like the way that it sounds. But if you look at the music theory, the way he's like flowing in and out of these different cadences, the melodies, and like the voice effects that are on that, the back and forth, kind of like he's almost like Styles and Kiss doing like duetting with himself, sounds super dope. Good music theory, brings it to the forefront. The whole thing just seems like it's like being held underwater in a negative way though, right? Like it's got like an audio quality to it that's just a complete miss for me. But the flows are super fucking good. Definitely caught a dope quotable in there, and I do like the music theory towards the end. This is probably like 5 out of 10 right now. I don't even want to finish this track. I'm going to, but like I've already kind of made my mind up. I feel like, and again, I'm all about transparency. Like I can't suffer through 2 minutes of a track that I don't enjoy because the last 2 minutes was better, in my opinion. That's just not the way that my brain or my playlist is set up.
Sign of a heart when it's breaking, shape of a deep invitation, Wait till my confidence shaking. Show me love essential. You're my only lifeline. You're my search and rescue. Wait till my confidence shaking. Show me love essential. You're my search and rescue.
My favorite thing about this was how beautiful the bird sounded. I don't know why. That was like my big takeaway. Like, I do feel like they captured a certain ambience with the bird chirping. It's like really, really pretty sounding. Outside of that, I don't want to harp on the negatives. There's so much good going on in this album. I give it a solid 5 out of 10 and move on. 5.0 for me. Last one, Providence. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's close out strong, baby.
I'm happier than I am, but no, I'm just a fucking angry bitch and I'm sick of everyone.
Who is this?
And I'm angry.
Hold on, bring that back. Who is this?
I think people think that I'm happier than I am, but no, I'm just a fucking angry bitch and I'm sick of everyone pissing me off. I'm in traffic and I'm angry.
It be like that. It be like that.
London. More life when your circle is pure. In the life of an entrepreneur, it's hard work causing anything to grow without first getting used to the smell of manure. Now it's like Christian Dior, man, I'm just smelling so tasty.
Alright, so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna bring this back because like the first thing that I do is you want to see like the parallel that's being drawn on the album. When you have an EP, you look for some extra shit, right? He's ending this kind of in the same way that he started it. It's got that same, I don't want to say spoken word because I feel like that gets kind of like a bad rep, but it's got that kind of vibe. This doesn't come off as a super like, yo, I'm gonna beat you over the head with some 90s hip-hop shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this definitely sounds more like the LOTR2 in the beginning kind of delivered it. Let's bring it back. Let's focus a little bit more. But that's worth pointing out that it does kind of feel like he brought us in with this vibe and he has us kind of exiting on the same vibe too, which is dope.
More life when your circle is pure. In the life of an entrepreneur, it's hard work causing anything to grow without first getting used to the smell of manure. Now it's like Christian Dior, man, I'm just smelling so tasty. Ever since I turned GOAT, I've started to hate beef. I'm focused on my goals for a Jazzy and Dre beat, while I'm rapping in the car like somebody saved me. With that smooth, did you hear what he said? Kind of a flow with lyrics harder than Henny as far as hangovers go. I'm always playing the part of the devil's advocate, so no wonder my shit so wicked that horns are starting to show. I be Machiavellian of the streets like 03. I'm that Weezy F baby without a leash. Or believe we gon' multiply African nominees. All the work we put in our success is like a receipt. Went to pretty boy deal, them go here and where.
That was fire.
They never hear me pull up when I'm parking my Benz. The party always full up with so many fake friends, but now the album coming, wish them love and guidance. Like my guy friends, always burning cable. Gave up salaries to be future owners of labels, so now we hustle like a wedding guest, cause we know that small chops don't make it to every table. So it got me working hard, boy, for cigars, boy. You don't really want smoke, don't get in the car, boy. For everyone more faster, there's always a scar, boy. Picture only fucking avatar, boy, yeah. My mother's...
Nah, come on. He cooked that. For every Mufasa, there's always a... Come on.
Always burning cable. Gave up salaries to be future owners of labels, so now we hustle like a wedding guest, cause we know that small chops don't make it to every table. So it got me working hard, boy, for cigars, boy. You don't really want smoke, don't get in the car, boy. For everyone Mufasa, there's always a scar, boy. Bigger picture, only fucking avatar, boy, yeah. My mother's request, please read a Bible verse when you're feeling the stress. If 5 loaves, 2 fish can help feed 5,000. Of course I do the most when I'm working with less. Yeah.
That was a cool flip.
But you knew that.
But you knew that.
What the pretty boy be on? Them go here where they never hear me pull up. The party always full up with so many fake friends, but
this definitely feels like an exit track, right? Like that. It's got that kind of soft, lull you to sleep, kind of like drowned out sensation in a positive way on this track. But it does. It's got that kind of conclude. Like I think it's weird if you end on like a super get hype, rowdy rah track, right? This feels like it's coming to a natural music conclusion. Like sonically, it's concluding sonically. You know what I mean?
You made it. Thank you. Yeah. I'm in traffic and I'm angry. Usually keep the peace, but y'all fucking with my Gandhi. I know you had dreams of me joining the UN. I hope you can be cool with ambassador for a brandy. They said abort mission, get a plan B. Now it's bread shaking the table, I bought my family. Now it's bread shaking the table, I bought my, yeah. Double pointers in the rain. No point indicating when I'm about to switch lanes. Man, they call it sacrifice. What the hell did you expect? Abraham gave up his son. Now you say you gave your sweat. They told me rapping here has lost meaning. I came back and I dropped feeling. You ask why I stay believing. It's like why I get a shape up, you know your hair's receding. It's like why show love, you know you never receive it. It's like why I pray to God even though I've never seen it. Faith never needs a reason.
This is a conversation for another day, but he just, that entire analogy scheme that he just did, he slayed that.
Faith never needs a reason. Providence.
Providence. The protective care of God. Timely preparation.
I'm usually super against beginning with a sample and also ending with a sample. It kind of takes that out of being on my plate. I don't know. I don't like that personally from an artistic perspective. What do you guys think about that? I usually one or the other. You know what I'm saying? End with the sample, start with the sample. Either way is cool. Both of it just kind of seems cumbersome to me on a track.
For future eventualities.
Sounds like a natural conclusion. There you have it. Ladipoe. We got the whole EP done. Shout out to the Discord. Let's go. Down in the comments below. What did you guys rate it without being influenced? Tell me. Alright, enough time. Pause works that way. I'll give it like a 7.5. It's like a 7.5 for me. There you go. Let's add it up. What we got? We're going to do a calculator. You're not going to get me on no dumb maths. Let's go. Bang. Alright, we got a 10, 7, 10, 8.7, 5, 7.5, 48.2 out of 60, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I give it a 48.2 out of 60. That's my score. Do you guys agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. Please support the artist. Run and stream this on all of your major platforms. Don't just watch the reaction, but also support his channels. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Let's go. Sweet white wine.